Hey Pokè Peeps, we're back and I've got another game with that Eeveelution team, so let's see how this one goes. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's a pretty standard sort of trick room team. I'm really hoping that he doesn't bring the Dusclops, because I don't think I really have anything that can hit that hard enough. And yeah, so I'm a little bit worried about the Dusclops there. Otherwise, I think I should be okay. Alright, I'm going to lead with Leafeon and Sylveon here. He leads with Ferrothorn and Politoed, which is a great lead on his part. I'm going to Dynamax my Sylveon here and go for a Leaf Blade into the Politoed while going for a Max Flare into the Ferrothorn, which does a ton of damage there. He goes for the Gyro Ball, doesn't really do that much. He then switches into Regieleki here and then the Rhyperior. I almost take out the Regieleki with the Leaf Blade and do a ton of damage to the Rhyperior with the Max Flare. I then go for another Leaf Blade onto the Regieleki. Our Chlorophyll came in handy, and then go down to a Max Flare of the Rhyperiors while getting a Max Starfall off on the Rhyperior ourselves. He then goes into his Ferrothorn here, and I go into my Vaporeon. I go for a Hyper Voice and a Scald onto the Rhyperior slot, making sure that I at least hit something. The Scald does hit first and take out the Rhyperior, and then I go for another Hyper Voice just to make sure that I'm killing something. Thankfully, he does actually miss with his Power Whip, and then goes for a Scald onto the Sylveon, doesn't do too much. A Scald of my own takes out his Ferrothorn, and then Hyper Voice does a ton of damage to the Politoed there, and he ends up quitting. Alright guys, so for that game, I think it was pretty fairly straightforward. The reason I went with a Dynamax for the Sylveon was of course to get rid of that rain, making sure that Ferrothorn was going to be easy to take out. As soon as it went down, I sort of had a bit of an easier game. I probably could have attacked down the Rhyperior with my Leafeon, but the reason why I went for the Regieleki was because I needed to make sure that was dead. I'm pretty sure a Thunderbolt would have killed my Sylveon at that point. So if the Sylveon had gone down, I definitely would have lost that game. So had to make sure that Regieleki didn't get an attack off, and because the Leafeon had that Chlorophyll boost, I knew it was going to outspeed, and I wanted to make sure that I was going to get that hit off just to make sure that we were going to make our way through this game. If we had been in a different position, I probably could have gone for a Leaf Blade onto the Rhyperior as well as the Max Starfall into it, which definitely would have killed it. If the Sylveon had gone down, then I probably would have had my... So being able to take out the Regieleki the next turn. But yeah, the way we played it, I think just made more sense and was a little bit safer. Alright guys, that's for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you did enjoy today's video, check out some of my others. I'm sure you'll like them just as much. Anyways, bye!